Today, we will tackle about the leapfrogging. So what is leapfrogging? So leapfrogging describes a rapid change made by a company or any kind of organizations to a higher level of development. The concept of leapfrogging was originally used in the context of economic growth theories and industrial organization innovation studies with specific focus on competition among firms. So leapfrogging is the notion that areas which have poorly developed technology or economic bases can move themselves forward rapidly through the adoption of modern systems without going through intermediary steps. Examples of leapfrogging, we have the mobile payment, technologies, transportation, and light bulb.
Mobile payment make it easier to accept payments anywhere for goods or services either through a mobile POS or mobile devices like smartphone or tablet. Throughout history, human beings have relied on some sort of payment system to purchase goods and services we wanted or needed. Starting with the bartering system, humans began to use livestock, grain, shells, metal coins, pieces of white deerskin, the wampum, gold buckled dollar, charge cards, credit cards, and the US dollar, and most recently electronic payments. If there has been one consistent theme regarding the evolution of payment, it's what we are prefer payments that are convenient and transactional. These preferences began to take shape in the early 20th century with the introduction of the charge card. The first electronic payment system in the world is the Western Union debuted the Electronic Fund Transfer or EFT in 1871. Since then, people have been enamored with the idea of sending money to pay for goods and services without necessarily having to be physically present at the point of sale. But the world's first online payments companies that established the has had a strong global presence over the years was the PayPal that was founded in 1998. Mobile payments are transactions carried out through the use of a portable device such as a smartphone or a tablet. In regards to hospitality technology, these payments are convenient due to the fact that customers will no longer be forced to use the traditional methods such as credit cards. Mobile payments have been quickly evolving, with more recognizable brands stepping into the industry to advance technology and offer what consumers and business want in terms of apps and services that allow them to pay with their phones. And the example for this one is the GCash, PayMaya, GrabPay, BitPay, PayPal, CoinPayH, and lastly, the DragonPay.
So another example of the leapfrogging is the technology. So technology makes the world a better place. It gives us the freedom to live in a better way and helps make our life easy. Technology helps in better communication, treatment of diseases, has helped reach space, and wherever you look around, it is there. It not only helps develop the present but also the future. So for an example like the art, as we all know that back then, we people usually use leaves and fruits when we draw. But nowadays, since we have now the modern technology or we have now the modern system, people just print their artworks through computers and printers. And also they use the art color. So it is called leapfrogging since not all people back then use printer or any technologies, but people in a new generation, they directly use printers.
Next is the transportation. So, transportation is the movement of goods and persons from place to place, and the various means by which such movement is accomplished. In my side, the topic transportation, I'm pretty sure that it is fitted in the word leapfrogging, since we're at the 20th century, we're facing already the modern way, or should I say, the high-tech waste mostly in transportations. Before in the past, most of people ride in Kalesa or in a Calabao in their transportations. However, nowadays, people ride motorcycles and cars in their transportations. For me, it is really a good example of leapfrogging, because not all the people nowadays came from riding a Kalesa, or they didn't have the experience to transport by the Kalesa. They just shortcut or jump to cars. That's why the transportation is a really good example of leapfrogging. Well, it's not only about the Kalesa and cars, but also in our ships. People before, they just ride the wood or in the mother tongue, sakayan, but now they're using for transportation is the modern ships. And also, another one are the airplanes. Well, not all people transport in ships. They jumps to direct in airplanes to go in other places. Also, that's leapfrogging. Calabao, Kalesa, cars, train, ship, and airplanes, those are the different ways of transportation. The meaning of leapfrogging and transportation is example in easy way. You don't experience the Calabao and Kalesa, you just experience the cars. That's leapfrogging, okay? Another one is you don't experience the train, only an airplane. That's leapfrogging also. Leapfrogging is like when you don't experience the first thing, you just experience the modern or the new one. That's leapfrogging.
So meaning to say, in figure 1 we can say that this time or era, there's no development or improvements of the electrical device, since the man still uses the motor type of lamp. While in figure 2, we can say that there is an improvements and advancements, since the man uses an LED light bulb hooked to a solar panel instead of the kerosene lantern. Another example of leapfrogging is the innovation of the LED light bulb. As what you have seen in the pictures on the screen, there is a difference between the two figures. In figure 1, a man sewing in a room lit by a kerosene lantern, while in figure 2, the same room as figure 1 but lit by an LED light bulb hooked to a solar panel. I can say that this is one of the example of leapfrogging because there is a rapid change made by a company or the organization to a higher level of development. From the poorly developed technology or economic basis, it moves themselves forward rapidly through the adoption of modern systems without going through intermediary steps. Moreover, it also satisfies the criteria to be considered as a leapfrog, since the LED light bulb is very cost-effective by achieving current or better results at lower cost.